Hey friends, quick look at this camera bag. I guess it could be used for anything that you want to carry in it. Pretty nice bag overall, 14.5 liter capacity. It weighs just a little over a kilogram. It's made of 90% cotton and 10% polyester. And some of the features here, it's got a zippered pocket on the inside. I'm not sure you can see that. Let me get the light on it here. Right here. It's got a drawstring with a leather cloche here to hold the top shut. It's got these faux straps here for locking it in place, but it really just works with a magnetic button. And that is a little bit troublesome. I have found getting that centered and getting it to stay in place. It's an okay magnet, but it's not really all that strong. And then you've got these side pockets here that open and close the same way. Other than that, not a whole lot in here. There is a little pocket on the front, a couple little pockets, I should say, that are just open for holding whatever you want to put in it. It also comes with this bag that fits inside, and I don't know why you would use this in combination with the actual bag itself unless you just needed some super extra protection, because really it takes up a lot of room in there. It does help it hold its shape. This is just a simple little bag that I use to hold some of my selfie sticks and things like that for my 360 camera, some of my attachment clamps and so forth. Overall, nice. This one is double zippered as well. And neither one of these are waterproof. So if you're going to be out in the weather, that's something that you may want to take into consideration. I suppose you could apply some kind of a waterproofing spray to them that would help. But overall, nice bag. And going back to the original bag here, I did forget to mention that it's got a couple of carrying straps on the back that are adjustable, as well as a hand strap, and then a zippered pocket that's easily accessible there. So, and a nice padded mesh on the back to kind of make it a little bit more comfortable when you carry it as well. Overall, I think it's a really nice bag. I do like the fact that it's soft. And that's really, frankly, the reason I got it. This kind of nice cotton comfort thing. You can sling it over one shoulder and, you know, it'll carry a certain amount of material. Probably it's easy to get a bigger bag and get too much stuff in there, and then you don't want to carry it around. So overall, not bad. I think it's a good product, and I will rate that 5 stars.
So the bag comes in this box. Quite a little box. The bag itself actually is quite small. I mean, if you compare it to my usual camera bag, which is a big backpack that fits 2 in, it's much smaller than that. It's sort of clipped shut with this magnetic catch, which isn't that secure if it's on your back, because it's only got that and this bit of rope, so it's pretty easy to get your hand in. Side pockets as well are the same magnetic clip. These buckles on it are just for decoration, and these flaps don't have anything to go into, so they just hang loose. So be careful what you put on the top here, because if you've got your back out, it's pretty easy to nick stuff out of it. You can seal it that way, but as well with the clip, but it's still not that hard to get your mitts in. And then it's got a sort of hidden pocket at the back here, where it's not that deep, because you can put a passport or a wallet in. So that's quite nice. Inside, that's my flash. Inside I've got the camera bag bits. You can use the bag with or without it. It is not that big if you've got a Pro DSLR. This is a Canon R5, which fits in there nicely with the 24 to 70 mil zoom in there. But you are not, that size camera, you're not going to get that in another lens, even with the body. You can just fit one lens in on a Pro camera, and you cannot fit a telephoto. It sticks right out the end, so you're restricted. You could use a wide, would fit on it, so I've tried it, and a portrait. The portrait lens obviously is fine there, but no, not 2 lenses. You'd be carrying 1 lens on a professional DSLR. I think smaller cameras you could probably get 2. It has nice detailing. It's got, this is leather, these are leather, this is leather, that's proper leather and smells nice. It's got decent padding on the straps. It looks quite nice on. It's got a nice retro look. And a little zip inside as well. And pouches down the front there to put other stuff in if you want extra stuff. I mean, it's a nice looking bag. It does the job. The only negatives a bit, I think, are these sort of flapping straps that don't have any holders to go in, and that it's only a magnetic clip when you've got very expensive gear inside it, which makes me a bit nervous. I would use it to go for a sort of photo shoot around the park with just the main lens, but as I said, you can't get other lenses in. If you put lenses loose in the bag, there's no padding on the bag itself, so if you drop these in on top of the little case when it's in, they're very exposed and at risk of damage. So I would be careful about doing that. So for a big DSLR, if you're just taking the camera out for a day, and maybe some other little bits and bobs, because you've only got that much space at the top. As you can see, look, it's that if it fell out would be very, very expensive. But if you're in the market for an attractive canvas backpack, it's very nice.
As you can see, I pack mine to the gills. I mean, you don't have to do that. But I tend to overpack, you know. But so I've got this. The reason it's packed to the gills is because I've got this tablet holder. I'm a musician and I perform, and I like to film my performances. I busk around town. We got a tablet holder in there, and that's why that's overfilled. And I also am able to fit my actual iPad Air 13-inch in there. As you can see, it's right there. In this little pouch here, this zipper pouch, I've got some extra batteries, and a strap, a little wrist strap. Here's now this is not the insert that came with it, right? There's an insert that came with it that is as big as your is like as big as your cash. I'll get it. I might need to make another video and show you that particular one. This is a whole other camera bag, but it's just to go to show you can fit a whole camera bag inside your camera bag. See what I mean? But that is just about as big as the insert that comes with it. But you can see even still there's plenty of room. I've got some tripod accessories. That's a phone holder for my mic stand for when I'm performing. See, I have other non-camera stuff in here, but these 2 side pockets are great for your lenses. I've got my stereo wire anamorphic in there, and then I've got my zoom lens over here. And yeah, so I mean, it's a cool little bag. You can see it's a little bit, you know, short and petite, but like, I mean, it looks cool. I mean, it's got a little Indiana Jones vibe going on. I like it. It's classy, it's cool, and it serves its purpose.